Saturday today. Today is going to be the last day of my lockdown, vlogdown videos. But what I'll do is I will continue to take footage throughout the week, and then I think I'll do just one video, maybe 2 per week, we'll see. And I'll try and get a little bit of, well, when we do our decorating and some nice Christmassy things, and I can show you my progress on my Advent project when I start it. So I think that will still be fun. It's just that tomorrow I get my train back to London and back to work. Yesterday I did the larger size, no, I did the smaller size of hat in smaller needles than were recommended, and it's perfect. So I did all of the twisted rib. Oh no, it's hard to see because of the fuzzy fuzz. And I've been doing the pattern, which has got these like pearl knobbly bits. I'm gonna be honest, the pearly bits, can't really see that much. But having said that, maybe you will when it's blocked. And it does give it a nice kind of texture. Actually, you know, you are picking it up there. You can see the little knobbly bits. Knobbly bits. The needle is too small, so I cannot really put it on my head. But I promise you it does fit really well. I put it on a longer needle to try it on when I had done the rib, just to check. I phoned a friend to do the smaller size because they stretch out. So I'm super happy I went with that. And I've ordered some new stitch markers and progress keepers. I can't wait for them to arrive. It's a reindeer. So this year I didn't get the So Sweet Violet advent calendar, and therefore I felt that buying it wasn't even expensive, just the little set of stitch markers was totally worth it, and I could use it with my advent or any of my little projects. This is going to be so cozy, so cozy. And I got the little bunny progress keeper from So Sweet Violet. Come on. Do you know what it is? It's the fuzz. The camera does not know what to do with fuzz. Oh, she's so pretty. That must have been Easter. And that's one I got from one of her advent calendars ages ago. So yeah, today, pack my bag, pack my projects, which is the main thing. And I'm going to make a bolognese for dinner, which is going to be good. And then Jason can have the leftovers. Maybe I'll even split the bolognese, do half bolognese and half chili con carne, and then that's nice to have those 2 different options. The weather is miserable, which works very nicely for me. It's completely grey out there, but my favourite tree just out my window is still lovely and orange, keeping me company. Oh, and I have to show you today the baby ballet cardigan. That's my name for it, not the pattern. It's just the wrap cardigan. It's blocking still. It's going to take ages to dry. My house is too cold. And I got the pattern in the post for the skirt that I ordered. So it was Megan Nielsen, and it's her Erin skirt. Now, I thought it had pleats over the belly. I was wrong. It does not have pleats. It has gathers. And the gathers are not front only, which is what I thought. I thought it would be smooth in the back, and then in the front would have the detail of the, you know, the expandability. I was wrong. You make a long tube, which does have shaping. It does have a little curve to it on the sides, and then you add elastic, which then goes and goes smaller and creates the the shaping. I am not very sure about this. I'm not fully convinced. And I don't think I have any fabric to make it. So, we are technically still in lockdown. Although I will be going to work next week. When I come back, the shops will be open, so I can nip in wearing my mask and pick up some fabrics, and next week we can make some stuff, because if I have to wear those 2 dresses on repeat for any longer, it's a bit depressing. It's quite depressing, and I have loads of stretchy tops that will fit me, so I need desperately something from the bottom half, because it is a dire situation at the moment. I mean, unless they were willing to let me wear my pyjama bottoms. If I had a desk job, I so would do that. What are they going to say? What are they going to say? Nothing. That's what they're going to say. But no, I'll probably be seeing customers. I wonder how you can social distance when you work with customers. Can you social distance? I guess I will find that out very shortly. And I will have to see the work doctor, I think. They're very good. It's very nice having a doctor at work. And a very nice nurse. She's so sweet. Nurse Susie. Nurse Susie. Anyway, I'll pop in and say hi, although they're probably super busy. Okay. Oh, I just want to work on this, and I reckon I could finish that today. I wouldn't get anything else done, but I could wear a hat tomorrow. I feel my priorities are in the right order. You may very well disagree. Oh, I just had a bath. No, I had a shower whilst listening to Mamma Mia, and that's why I'm all wet and in a dressing gown. That was very livening. On such a dull day, listening to the Mamma Mia soundtrack and dancing in the shower, that was just what I needed this morning. And then I had so much energy after that shower. I cleaned the bathroom. I cleaned. Jason will have a heart attack when he gets back from his walk. And I don't even know what time he went for his walk this morning. I woke up and he was gone. Usually I wake up when he wakes up to go for a walk. And he must get up 5 o'clock to go on these faraway walks, and then he gets to the top of wherever he's going, up a hill or something, for when the sun is rising, so then he gets his pretty lighting. I think he went to do ponies today. Ponies are on the menu for today. Not for dinner, for photos. Don't eat ponies. Yeah, he does like ponies. But he won't show me the photos when he gets back. Maybe he'll show me in a week or so when he's edited them. Oh, I don't know what to do now. Maybe just sit here and do some knitting for a while. It's very nice. I've given myself permission to do absolutely nothing today. I'll put on a wash in the washing machine, and that is all of my chores done. That feels very good to have done the bathroom though. It was mocking me. Do you ever get that when they're cleaning? You're sat there doing something nice, and you can hear it just very... Some people can't craft in a bomb site. Or in a pigsty, or whatever you say when your house is a mess. I can. For some time. But then the calls of cleaning get louder and louder and louder until you cannot ignore it anymore, and you have to do something about it. So that was today. So dark. So dark. Right, I will dry my hair maybe. That would be a nice start. What time are we? We are 11:30. 11:30. I think we've done well. Already showered. Already watched some of Virgin River, which is very good and very dramatic. How that many things can happen in a couple of episodes, I don't know. Bit of knitting, bit of tidying. I had a very tasty breakfast. You see, it's all happening this morning. All happening. Okay, I'll see you in a little while. This dress, I don't think I podcasted about it yet. I made a shirt dress in white and green gingham, very pretty. I made this swirl dress, and I made a dress that slightly went wrong because I completely used the wrong fabric. Let's turn this off. Is that better? I'm looking a bit orange, but that's okay. I don't mind looking orange. Yeah, so this was a vintage pattern. It's one of those wrap styles. It's meant to do the back part here is meant to meet the side, but it doesn't anymore. But I embroidered pockets, hand embroidery, and I embroidered the neckline as well. I think is lovely. Oh, I could have done with a press before I put it on. Is that coming out? So it was mostly, is that a fishbone stitch, I think, for the leaves, and then it's like a satin stitch on the flower, and then these were bullion knots. Anyway, it came out really, really cute. Although my friend did ask me why I made it symmetrical, because, which is a fair point, she said when you've spent so much time hand embroidering, and that took, as you can imagine, that took a long time. I did one pocket first just to get like the hang of it. She said it looks more machine done when you have that symmetrical look, which is fair enough, but I was copying a vintage style that was, I mean, if my bust was at the time 41 inches, this must have been less than a 30-inch bust. I mean, like, there's nothing I could have done to buy that and make it actually fit me, so I just recreated it. And actually the design was meant to come, one here, I think it came under, like, I think there was one here, one on the side. It was much wider and lower, but I thought, having embroidery under my bust, what a waste. It would just get swallowed whole and just be left in shadow. So that wasn't gonna work. So I did it around the neckline, and I think that's really nice as well. If you had a cardigan on, you can still see some of it, and the pockets are good. Didn't realise it fit. It doesn't fit well enough to wear outside, and it's also absolutely freezing, so a cotton sundress, maybe not the best idea, but the heating's on, and I can put on warm socks and a cardi, and I'll be fine. I have come upstairs to Jason's desk to work on all the footage. That all needs to be ready, uploaded to YouTube today, and then every day I just put one up. That's the idea. I wonder if that light... Jason's got this special light thing. Reading. Ooh, that's quite nice. That might take away some of the orange. I'm very happy with this. I made one of these years and years ago, and I wore it all the time to the beach. It was the best thing to wear at the beach, because when you're a bit damp from swimming, pulling clothes on is so difficult. Like, who knew it would be so difficult? But because this is a wrap in the back, it's like putting on a dressing gown except back to front. You just put your arms in and tie it at the back. Brilliant. Although that dress, I used a red cotton, and I did pre-wash it, but they must have used so much dye. it would bleed. So and because it was bright red as well, it really did look like it was proper bleeding. And it had a white tie, and I put a white border around here with some red rickrack. Oh, it was so lovely. It looked quite Russian. I loved that dress, but every time I would wash it, I would hang it up to dry, and the water that would come out, because I'd hang it above the bath would be bright red in the bottom. I did get it out, I just bleached it out. But, I mean, every time you wash it for it to be not good. And I would hand wash it then in the end, because I was so afraid of putting it in the washing machine and dyeing the inside of the washing machine and then someone putting their white things in. Like happens in movies, someone puts a red sock in. That's never happened to me in real life. I've put white things in a dark wash with something new and it's come like a muddy colour. Anyway, oh, that's the Megan Nielsen pattern. I ordered it as a PDF. I ordered it on her website. It came through to my email. Then I saved it to my phone as a PDF, and I opened up the Fold Line. Do you know the Fold Line? It's a UK-based website. They not 100% sure of everything that they do, but you can buy patterns from them, paper patterns that they'll send to you, and then they've got a machine that prints PDF patterns in A0 size, which this is. And then also they upload patterns that they don't even sell, where people can create kind of like Ravelry, like a page for the pattern. So you can log in, find the pattern and see people's reviews, people's projects, and that's quite handy. Anyway, they send this nice little envelope so that you can write your little details and keep the pattern in there. But it's one page. Literally, this pattern is one page. I mean that as a compliment. I don't know if you can see, but it is 3 pieces. It's one piece that is here. It is one piece which is here, and a little semicircle here, which is the skirt ruffle. My biggest issue is the sizing. It goes from an extra small to an extra large. And I don't think I'm even on that size range. That's not a disaster for me. I have no problem in adding where I need it. But I'm not a massively large person. In knitwear patterns I wear the large, and that's not usually the largest size. Usually there is at least an extra large, which is one size bigger than me, if not 2 sizes bigger than me. Sometimes I'll even knit medium-sized things. So it's a bit disappointing that their size range is very limited. It's a jersey garment though, so it does have that going for it, so you do have more flexibility. But seeing as I'm making a bigger size, I may as well just cut out each pattern. Yep, I think that's what I'll do. I'll cut out the 3 pieces, and then next week, when I've got to the fabric shop, I will buy, I think, what was recommended? Ponte Roma? I never work with jersey, so I have very little idea of what the fabrics are. I need to feel them. I need to be able to feel them and stretch them and see if it's got a good recovery. No one wants a jersey skirt that's saggy. You want it to bounce back, and ideally you want it to stretch this way and this way with a 4-way stretch. I think that seems sensible. Was it Ponte de Roma? I don't even know what that means. Ignore that word. It means nothing. So yeah, I can cut that out while I'm video editing, and I've brought up my little hat. It's growing, it's growing, it's growing. Obviously I can't pull it down very far at the moment. Oh, it's a little person's hat now. Yeah, I can pull it down further, it does fit. But I don't want to pull out my needles. Oh, I've got some bolognese bubbling on the stove, even though it's only 2 o'clock, because I feel a bit rough in the evenings. And bolognese is one of those types of food. It only improves to cook longer. And actually, I think it's better the next day. Chili con carne and bolognese, both. Their recipes, you just make it and keep it in the fridge. They're so handy to have there. And I always make sure Jason has some food when I go away on my trains. Plus he's got frozen pizzas I ordered him. Plus he's got some fish fingers in the freezer. Poor JC. But he will have chili con carne with jacket potatoes, and he will have bolognese with fusilli pasta. I think I'll do it with. I like fusilli, and I like grated cheddar on the top. That's all I have to say about that. Right, let's edit these videos, and then I have to show you my cardigan I finished. It's taking forever to block, to dry. Just to block, to dry, forever. This dress doesn't usually lift up like this, but I'm not. My tummy gets in the way and pushes it up a bit. What do I need to do now? Oh, I finished Virgin River. I thought the first season finished on a cliffhanger. Woohoo! Wow. Season 2. Wow. I don't want to spoil it for you, but I really recommend Virgin River. It has that lovely Hallmark innocence that you get from a Hallmark film, except they try and incorporate some slightly more negative, scary aspects, like drug dealing, love triangles, unrequited love, yeah, just some you know, not so positive things. But it does come across quite funny to me. They take it a bit too far, which is the whole point of watching a show like that anyway. I don't want realism. So it was very good, and sometimes very overacted, but that is exactly why I'm there. I'm there for the overacting. Okay, I'm distracted. Let me get the memory card out this one. And we begin. Here is my finished wrap over cardigan, and it's just that laid out blocking on one of these matte thingamabobbies. Hi Nina. Do you like the cardi? Boop. Yeah, it's cute. I mean, blocking is maybe a harsh word for it. I just laid it flat, squidged it flat. Definitely have been having some rolling issues on the hem, but it does seem to have sorted it out. I do like these little blocking combs, I don't know what you call them. They're worth using. I have definitely made these too long, but I don't really mind. I'll cut them down later. I think the pattern took into consideration the fact that it grows, and as I was knitting it, I thought that they had been a bit mean with the allocation of length, so I tried to correct something that was not a problem. Yeah, I mean, half of these don't even need to be in here anymore, to be honest. It's a little bit damp, but I'm not trying to stretch anything. Genuinely, the only thing that needed to be adjusted was the hem. So yeah, really happy with that. You little beastie. She likes sitting on things that are blocking. I don't know what that's about. Do you know what that's about, Billy? Yeah, so very nice. And again, I really do like that edging. So it's probably going to take another 2 days to dry. That's my fault. So that is a job well done. Once that's dry, I'll add that. Maybe I should get a little box going with baby knits. That might be quite nice to see. Whew. You know, I do very little every day at the moment. And I'm still knackered at the end of it. Sometimes when you have very little to do, I feel it's actually more exhausting than when you have a full packed day. Moving on, I have been doing, well, I was doing video editing. I must have video edited 5 videos or something ridiculous. So they will continue. When you see this video, this will be the last vlog in this format that you will see. And I will be doing the weekly or 2 per week or something. So I hope that you will enjoy them as well. They will probably be a longer video with small clips of each day. And then maybe I can label somewhere on the screen each day as it's going. And that seems to work very nicely. And then actually they're quite enjoyable to watch because more happens. It's more fast moving. Well, while I was video editing, I think I've got 2 more rounds until I do the decreases. It's come together really beautifully. It's used very little of the yarn actually. And it fits really well. Let's scooch down. I'm happy with that. It's going to bag out a bit, and it's been drawn in at the top here. That will not be happening at that point, so the fit of it is not quite accurate, but that part is. I'm very happy with this. It's coming together well. I wonder if I could get this finished today. Oh, that is possible. That is possible. I should check the pattern because it tells you your percentages of how far you've gone with the pattern. And I might have gone quite a way already. Maybe 70 or 80%. All right. That's all I have for the moment. I've got dinners in the fridge ready for Jason for the week without me. I've got most of my stuff packed. I've got projects ready to go. I've got my advent calendars, the tea one and the yarn. I just need the needles to be pulled out. Note to self, remember the needles. Just looking around. Jason bought me Jaffa cakes for the journey. It's very important. I must remember to bring a bottle of water. And we're sorted. We're sorted. I really do hope I can manage to get some Christmassy things. I still definitely will be doing the stockings. They wouldn't go up anyway for another 2 weeks or so. And I need to get some little hooks that you push kind of onto the ledge and the hook comes under. They're then removable, or you can also get a little hook that has like a screw part which you can screw into the wooden shelf. So either way, mohair. Thank you so much everybody for watching. I don't know why you watch. Seriously, I don't know why you watch, but you do. Very grateful for that, for any comments, any likes, subscribes, whatever those techie things that happen. Really have appreciated every single comment, so thank you so much, and I will continue seeing you through Vlogmas, so this isn't the end. And I see you soon. Bye for now. Bye. Bye.